again. God damn it. Excuse my language. That's just kind of disappointing, man. I don't think I have a join in link, right? So at least sometimes they give me the filter option, which is what I was looking for. Oh well. It's no problem, man. All right. Well, we got Reiki power today. Reiki power in the Agarbati. Let's go ahead and jostle the room for our ancestor. The Satya Reiki power, man. Peace, everybody. Enjoy. As I will. What's going on? Don't hesitate to chat in. Your voice deserves to be heard. Anyway, I have to pull this out of my, I guess I'm going to use the Leatherman tool or something to ream out my other incense, my normal incense burners. This is from one of my bulk sets, the old moon star deal, which I have several extras of. Again, it's from a bulk set. I used to do a bit of importing, eh? What's up, Frankie? How you doing? Frankie and Johnny. How you doing, Frankie? Respect to you, man. You remind you remind me of my friend Frank Linehan, man. Linehan, you guys know that clan, the Linehans. Cheers to you, man. Sorry, that's very American there, the Miller. But my wife bought that for me because they didn't have anything else out there. Now look, man. She also dropped this off. It's a bit of a Toblerone, isn't it? So when you do shit like that, she dropped that off. She's like, oh, you'll find that later. It's like, I can't doubt you. I know you love me doing shit like that, right? Who does shit like that? Leave me a little fucking, what do you call it? Like a little trickster present. Go ahead and find that later. You know the Linehans, mate? I did, man. I did, yeah. So there's nothing trackable or physical. She said back pain, lower back pain. I checked flesh, before because it's been going on basically for a month in a way, but it was just a bad weekend where she was in pain. So yes, we went to the doctor, obviously, man. I'm not going to fucking shirk my responsibilities. We went there as soon as they opened. We had to wait quite a while, but we got in there. So the doctor was like, okay, let's go ahead and put this out there, daughter. It's, say, tailbone pain, right? Now, it's not the thing like my father and I have, which is a pilonidal cyst. You know what I mean? It's not that, or it doesn't appear to be. Now, here's the fucking rub about a tailbone pain. There was nothing trackable, right? I believe it's probably her level of maturity, her tailbone, stretching out, and it's the growing pains, right? I believe so. But there's nothing to do that they could find to pin it down, and it's not so bad. Like her pain level, even she admitted, is not so bad. It coincides with her having a cold that she's had for a couple of days. It also coincides with her, hitting her menstrual cycle at this point for a couple of days. Didn't have anything to do with the pain exactly. It was there before, but maybe it does in the maturity level. Now, she's been on her menstrual cycle for a couple of years, so it's not like she's new to it. So it's not like a surprise. It's a new thing, But she's literally only 12. So, you know what I mean? She's going through that growing pain, puberty stage. You know what I mean? Well, hell yeah, Frankie. I really appreciate that, man. I will. She's the future. Yeah, I didn't neglect any of that. Gave her the yesterday off school basically for her cold. Gave her today as a time for them to investigate. They can't find anything wrong, and they may not. But she's also going into her new primary care doctor so shortly. You know what I mean? So we'll get a new baseline. If anything gets better, gets worse, she can deal with that by calling up our new PCP, primary care provider, general practitioner, depending. Yes. Now, what was I on about? What did I even come up here for, Frankie? You got me making sure that I covered my bases and explained that, oh, I'm on it. Whatever's going on with my daughter, I'm on it, bro. No dropping responsibilities is all. Yes. I'll tell the young lass about your good wishes, mate. Cheers to ya. Yeah, man. Apple of your eyes. Oh, hell yeah, man. That's beautiful, man. The apple of your eye. Yeah. Interesting expression. Interesting expression, of course. And of course the other ones, I knew you when you were just a glint in your father's eye. You were just a bad intention in your father's craw. Something like that. They're all their father's son, eh? Even the lassies. Even the lassies, lad. In the end, aren't you all just a Sonny Jim? That's my philosophy anyway. But that's kind of socialist, I suppose. Cheers, everybody. Now, what was I on about? I forgot. It's okay. We'll start over. Well, I mean, I don't want to get personal, Frankie, but how old's your daughter? If you don't mind, or just, is she in college? Is she, teenage? Is she youngster? She's my final child and only daughter, right? So there you go. It's very important. A lot of people like the male childs, and so do I, and I'm very glad to have them. But I did want a female, and there we go. We have one, and she's very clearly free to define, but she said, I'm a miss. So she's a very femme child. Since he was 7? Yeah. Willie Collins, yeah? And your daughter's almost 18? Right on. Well, I don't know if you want her in bare knuckles or maybe there's something more suiting for her path, right? But either way, man, do me a favor. If you have the time and, don't take it as a big responsibility, but give them my well wishes, sir. Give them my well wishes. I like fighting. You know what I mean? But I'm not mad. So, last time I sparred with Jimmy. Now, Jimmy is a professional boxer. You know what I mean? I put my life in his hands if I spar with Jimmy. That's number one. Number two, he's my mate. He's my associate. He's very important to me. So I also don't want to accidentally hit him in the side of the fucking eye socket and knock out he's got a loose retina from his past, rumbles. So, it's a bit of an interesting thing. And basically he's just like, oh, calm down. He has to stop me. He has to, because he's taller. So he gives me the whole Benny Hill, like, tap you on the fucking head thing. He's like, calm down. He just stops me. So that's cool, man. But, sparring with a pro like that, obviously, he could take advantage of his licks. I've always liked Irish ladies. I really have. I always have, really. Seriously here. And by the way, they're here, right? But the ones that I've liked, yeah, they're different. They're more domesticus. They're more soft-rounded, eh? They're not into bare knuckles, eh? What's up, daughter? Hey, daughter, remember the last time we played Bloody Knuckles? Yeah. We both bled. Because you're tough as hell. Hey, don't come up here because I'm streaming, but here, let's go. Come on, hit him. Rev up, come on, let's go. Come on. Shit, they got me trying to defrost some meat. They got me for self-abuse. And yeah, I got your knuckles there, but Frankie O'Banion gives you well wishes. Go get some sleep and get yourself better, less. No. Yeah, and my wife is totally, she's Irish, but she's Irish, Native American, and probably English, But the Irish is a big deal. It's nothing like me, right? So what do I seek in a woman? Nothing like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't that make sense? I got me. I got the whole deck of me packed in my backpack, right? I don't need me. So she's nothing like me. That's the way. Yeah, man. The girl is a good, she's a good footy player, actually. She's an excellent footy player, I'll tell you that. So my lass is a killer at soccer, as they say. But, you know, I'll tell every kid they're my favorite if I get to take them out one at a time. That's the way to do it, man. Share some special time with them and be like, you know why you're my favorite? Just don't tell everybody else. And just spread it around, man. Spread that love. Now, the other question. Wow. Even, struggling with. It's like if things aren't good, who do you tell? Like if we weren't fucking killing it, if we weren't living it up. And I asked my wife specifically, like, who the hell would you tell? Because the things that we do struggle with, if we brought them out, well, they're not going to get any better to the people that they apply to, but then there'll be more friction and animosity between us, and our relational glue will be more slaughtered. So what's the point, bro? Tell your woos and cries, mate. I said, who? Oh, tell you. Yeah. Right, Frankie. That's cool. But I don't really have any cries. I was just saying, like, mutually, But hey, I'll bring them up. How about that? I promise. When they come to mind, if it seems important enough, Frankie, I'll share it with you, and everybody else will just benefit from the Zoom call that we're sharing personally. They'll just benefit from it, okay? No, I literally got like a oh yeah. Well, it's a kind of therapy that I use, but it isn't about that. It's more of an existential rage. I have a large, overlooming. Oh, get out of here. She's playing, she's fucking acting now. Everybody, she wants you to sub up to her channel. I don't. Go away. You'll be 14, then you can do it. We can do it when you're 14. You fool. She came up here with like a whole, like, what do you call it? Like a whole, like, Dickensian, like, why is everybody always picking on me? Kind of thing. She did that kind of shit. She's fucking around, dude. She's a weird actor. I'm a weird actor, too. But yeah, she's not 14, so she doesn't have a channel, or she does, but she's not an internet adult. We're not subbing up. Get out of here, girl. Lassie, tuck it in. Father Jimmy and Father Genius. Father Jimmy and Father Genius for the win. Let's have a car bomb. No offense. Cheers. You know what I like? Hey, Vince Matthews, how you doing? I like making a black and tan with, Guinness Stout or Extra Stout plus Harp. I like to use Harp as the lager side. Perfect. But we have a decent black and tan in a bottle, which is the Yingling. You know what I mean? It's good. And the Yingling lager also makes a decent black and tan with a Guinness. The problem there is the Yingling lager, although lager is my favorite style. Excuse me for the burst. It gives me heartburn. So I try to stay away. A Harp and a Guinness make a nice black and tan. The Guinness draft cans, obviously with the nitro balls in them, very nice, very nice. When John Wayne, when he was in Dublin, he went because, that's sort of, again, you talk about falling in love with somebody who's different or whatever, John Wayne, he's my first drummer, right? And definitely different. than you, than I, than anybody. Like, seriously, yo. You can catch his 2 appearances here in the past, John Wayne, but it's a hard sell to get him up again. I want to get him up again, yo. I want to, but I don't know, man. He likes to live that life, you know? Free of the chains, free of the wires. He's a wild man. But what was I getting to on that? Oh, when he went to Dublin, he and his brother, they wanted to go back, you know, and see what Homeland was about. They had a rough time, man. They had a lot of people shake them down in the streets, tin cup shakers, you know, people with sort of false missing legs that, you know, they tape one leg up behind them and shake the can. And so they had a lot of like harassment from the diligent derelict, whatever you say. The diligent, I said. The diligent, no, the derelict. And then they had the position of being sort of in whatever sort of program they booked from a travel agency here, where they were more or less stuck in their hotels and then ordering in drinks, which they just could not believe the price of, the Dublin price, the inner city price for the tourists of the 6-packs and whatever they got. Just, it was unbelievable to them. And, you know, they've never seen those people run up to them in that exact same way in the street. So they basically compared it to, you remember the way they say, excuse me, just because this is paraphrasing, but this is what they said. Do you remember the way that they portrayed Kazakhstan in the Borat movie? They told me that's what we felt like Dublin was. You know, that's, I guess, all the villager kids running up and grabbing at your knees. I don't know, man. I wasn't there. I'm not going. I'm not going to Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty. I first laid me eyes on sweet Molly Malone. I'm calling her Molly, Maggie, who knows? Anyway. Anyway, I wasn't there. What was I about? Oh, yeah, my calligraphy set. I'll save that for later. So, yeah, I did get her checked out. I did my due diligence. We went to the damn doctor. She got time off school. She's got some antibiotics in case her head cold is causing too much fluid in her ear that it's going to cause an infection. She doesn't get overtreated, so she can take those antibiotics, you know, preemptively or protectively, and there's no harm to her system or the environment. I mean, come on here. There, I'm ticking all the boxes, you know. Ticking all the boxes. And even when we did Bloody Knuckle here, you know, it was off camera, so it's only alleged. It's only alleged. So yeah, if you aren't supposed to pretend that everything's all right, who would you tell? That's the question. You can lay yourself bare to Frankie O'Banion. He's there for you. He's a genius and a harpist. And Father Jimmy in the Mick. Yeah, Donovan, my good Irish friend, who obviously was very, very close to us as well as a couple, especially. He was our witness for our wedding. You know how you have to have a witness, you know what I mean? He was our witness, and he drew that bird, or he carved that bird. But anyway, he was big on Jameson's. Yes, for sure. He was a big Jameson guy. He died of cancer. He wouldn't tell me. He told me a year ahead, I have cancer. I don't want to talk about it because, you know. But he's one of, my 3 friends who've been here, Jimmy, Kay, and Donovan, right? They're all Irish. They're all Irish, actually, you know. So there you go, man. There's your proof. You know, I got a lot of Canadian friends too. Irish, Canadian, nothing like me, but I love them, I guess, you know. Opposites attract. Cheers. So the 3 people that I've brought here, Kay, Jimmy, and Donovan, all Irish. And we've been here for fucking 10 years at this point, you know what I mean? But I can meet you downstairs, brother. That's just the way we live, man. This is like, you ask my kids, that's my parents' house. You know what I mean? You ask me and my wife, it's probably also the same thing. It's like, yeah, you got to be pretty tight to come on in. She's only had 3 people come over, 2 black, 1 Irish. There you go. The affinities, are coming clear. The veil is dripping. Again, maybe for her, those people were different than her. So I hope everybody's doing good. I forget where I started to be on about, but I'll be on about anything you want, man. Why don't you make your voice heard? You know, it probably deserves to be heard. Your vote is appreciated. Just chat in and we'll run along them lines. We'll run along them lines. Excuse me for the burps, man. Shit. I bet you guys would rather be having fun somewhere, eh? That's one of my favorite. There's a favorite. Excuse me. No context. I'm such an asshole. There is a favorite lyric of mine from a band that we were contemporaries with in the 90s and mid 90s, and it was a room full of people that rather be having fun. A room full of people that would rather be having fun. So I'm sure that's where we sit. Yeah, it's funny, American and pedestrian that my mother or that my wife my mother is gone, but my wife got me a Miller because she was in a very American joint, yo, because she was doing a little bit of her end Christmas shopping and shit. So she was in Walmart. That's how I ended up with a Miller 40, eh? Like some sort of, painter hat goober from 1992. I have a Miller. You know what I mean? Huh. Next thing I'll be listening to Crazy Town or some shit. Wearing the Pantera shirt that has the weed leaf. Yo. Roll your fucking sleeves up, y'all. Be proud. Shit. So yeah, you can see, at least Frankie, you can see I gave her your wishes, bro. So give the same to your children. Hopefully she'll go ahead and take some time and rest, man. She's been off school. I'm totally sending her back. You know what I mean? There's no more of that. No free ride. Go to work. She's the only one who's in school. All of our other children are adults, well beyond that, you know? So she's the one for that business. Unfortunately, I don't think she can get into her school play this year either. She wants to be in tech. She wants to be in lights. She wants to be in sound, But we don't have the transportation. So I don't think she can get there for the full rehearsal thing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. It's all right, man. I got to look at it like this. I know how grown and mature she is, how driven she is, and how good she is at it. But her age, like her daylight saving time age, means that she's got plenty of time. She's got plenty of time. We did a little bit of a finagling. The year that she was supposed to be at school, first, instead of doing school, we did in-home therapy by getting her a provisional diagnosis and bringing them in so they could do sort of practice school for a whole year, because it's like, yo, your life is going to change. You're not going to be wandering around pointing at things and say mine, mine, mine anymore. You got to go into school and follow direction in that. So I said, hey, why make it a shock? This is my last chance. And Wow, guys, if you really think about it, let's say you have a family of like 3, 5 children, whatever. Your last chance might be your third chance. Your last chance might be your fifth chance. It's like you didn't have that many chances to fuck up before. If you fucked up twice and you're sitting there looking at your last chance, you better reconsider and juggle and understand the past and understand what you went through and maybe chart a new way. And we did. So we were like, hey, I think that whole shock of being in play world to school world right away, which is your first job world experience, is pretty harsh. So we figured a way to get her in home daily, or, the same as school 5 days a week. That equals daily, correct? I mean, come on, man. Everybody else has to be left alone 1 day to sleep and 1 day to clean or something like that, right? Per week. So, anyways, we got her in with therapists that did practice school with lessons, with field trips, with, life skills, with, learn how to tie your shoes on a plate, with hat, cat, bat, rat, jack, language development that's very typical. And we just did it at home for the first year and delayed her, from entering in. Therefore, she's a beast now. I mean, she's ahead of where they are. She tests at a very high level. She tests at a very high reading level, higher than most Americans, obviously. Because if she hit seventh grade, it would be higher than most Americans. But trust me, she's above seventh grade. hmm The rest of it is more not my business to nail down. It's under HIPAA. No, I'm just kidding. It's under SOPA of 2010. All right, guys. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Let me go hit that dryer. The fucking dryer again. Gotta do laundry all the time. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. I hope you can't see that detail. What up, kid? Are you throwing up your face? I gotta kick this dryer back. Don't throw up your face. Righto, righto. Back in the mess. Sorry about that, y'all. What's going on? Sorry about that, y'all. Back in the mess. So yeah, O'Banion, I don't know if you're still around, but so that new primary care provider, she'll be right in there now to get her new baselines and shit. Even in the, the visit that we made today, I let them know quite clearly, we're in fasting state. If you need to take blood, urine, whatever. So they took urine, they checked that. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. But she needs to get a baseline with the new office, the place we go, and then there we go. I'll make sure that she's on top of her health. I was literal 30 years. Yeah, 14 to 30. I mean, 14 to 44. So my last doctor visit was 14. They were trying to give me the end of school vaccines. I said, nah, I fought the whole office. They said, oh, he'll be right back. I never went back. Then I just went on, I just did the rest of school. 44, I went back. Why did I go back? Because by my math, my wrong dyslexia math, I thought I was 45. My mom said, you're not 45, you're 44. Then I just looked at it logically. Oh, if you're born in an even year, every odd year is a one tick because the next year is your one. So I was like, oh shit, you're right. I am 44. Okay, well, I might as well go to the doctor, even though it has been 30 years, because you just bought me a year of life, Mom, by just telling me the truth. Huh. So I started from there. Now I'm 46. You'd be lucky if you see me at 50, eh? But every one of my numbers, every time I went, because I did go sort of consistently, I keep beating the numbers. Except the sugar thing, the A1C 3 month, it went up 0.2 points in the last 1 year. But at the same time, I purposefully added sugar soda to that year to see what effect it had. And it had a 0.2 points in an A1C. What would they like me to drop that? 1.2 points, I guess. And let's see what happens if I just now cut them out. Got to try to stay healthy, but one of these days, man, I'm just gonna drop. One of these days. So let's not forget that. And I'm sure any person I ask for a loan would probably say, "Yeah, you'll be dead by your 50. I can't give you the loan." So let's be as realistic as they are, as risk averse as they are. Every time you lose teeth, man, the whole shape changes. So I'm actually struggling on my speech. I'm quite happy to outlive my teeth, though, guys. I could have just been, keeled over at 30 something instead of wondering where evolution's third set of teeth is, as I am, which I believe is the implant plates. You know what I mean? Because it minimizes the screws that you need. I believe that's the future of your evolution. So give me a couple of years, man. I'm never gonna get partials or anything. I learned that from old people that you get partials, then you got to get more partials, or you got to get them readjusted for the changing shape, and So I'm gonna get a one-time fix, and that's my realism because not just those 30 years, but 25 of them were spent focusing on the children and their well-being first and not worrying about mine. So I'm lucky to come through with this minimal amount of damage anyway. I really am, because I would do anything. The last job that I had sometimes was 20 hours a day, sometimes was 22 hours a day, literally. And every other Saturday, which means we worked 5 days all the time and 6 every other week. Every other Saturday, we worked for free. It wasn't legal, but it was a means to an end. But that's the last job that I did have. Pretty demanding. Sometimes I slept on their concrete ground at the shop because I only had 4 hours before I had to start work again. Sometimes I slept at home because I had a few more hours, but I just stayed on a couch with 1 foot on the ground. I had to keep 1 foot on the ground to realize you can't just sleep. You have to know what time it is, and you have to leave in 4 hours. And you might want to shower. Well, you definitely do, because you know what you did yesterday. Which it wasn't just the manual labor or exerting yourself aspect, but sometimes you also did get a bunch of nasty materials on you, which is one of the funnier things about working with my friend, because oh my gosh, anytime we had to clean brick with hydrochloric acid and shit, we would build a scaffold, and he took the bottom position. So every time I would scrub the wall and the shit would hit him, you just hear him go, wow, wow, because I knew how bad hydrochloric acid is, because it basically plays, let's say, a good game of ping pong with your atoms until it knocks them all out of the way, and it bores holes. And he's the same one. He's the same one that's dead. Not because of that, I promise. What an interesting school. All right. Cheers, everybody, man. Thanks for your attendance. Thanks for the likes. Keep it going, man. Go ahead and chat in so you can lead the conversation. I don't think I have a join in link on this one. But if you chat in and you want to join up, I could restart, right? So just keep that in mind. Do your thing. Joe Boo needs a refill. I think my grinder's getting low too, but fuck it. You know what? See if I can roll a tiny one. Sorry for the burps. I apologize for that. Processing the gas, man. All right. So there we go. We'll go with that. I cut the paper. We'll go with that. See what I can do. Got to get a can of bees. Whoops. Got to get a can of bees and go from there. Oh, shit. That ain't them. That ain't them. That's the Santa Musca again. I'm sorry. That's some Santa Musca. I ain't rolling them up. Oh, that really had a nice second day appeal to it, meaning that it was appealing, not that it was asking anything back. Wow. That really did, man. What's up, Minnie? How you doing? Peace. Peace to you. Minnie, I really appreciate the Christmas offerings. I'm wearing the keychain on my key, my neck key. You know what I mean? Big love to you, Minnie. The card is awesome. Happy Hollywood holidays to you too. Oh, here's the can of bees. I was looking for them. I did, man. I did. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I don't want to lose anything or get in the wrong place. Hold on. Shit, I almost kicked something over. That's what I'm saying. All right, Minnie, I'll be right back. I don't want to mess up. I can't show the other side. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up. So there's the package. Now, number one, like I just said, first, I put that keychain, the 666, on my keys. So that's where that goes, Minnie. Every day, opening my door, opening a beer, and seeing you. Thanks, Minnie. So here's the rest of the package. Now, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, the next thing was I really loved this rainbow signature. And so I thought about giving it to my wife, but I ended up putting it on my guitar. So there's one from that package. Now, the keychain, the 666 design, I just want to let you know, the one that I have on my neck now, right? Hold on. I have that on my other guitar. Just so you know. And so I will show you the rest now that I'm there. And this is where I was at with mine. Boom. But I'll get back to the can of beans. So let's go. You sent me the other keychain. Time to piff, which I know is a secret. And look, there's your signature intact. I have to keep this packaged away, right? Because the signature on my key ring one, you know, it's already rubbed off. I don't want to rub this off. I'm trying to save it safe. You know what I mean? So I'm showing you. I'll show it all. I'll show it all. So there's the rainbow signature. The keychain about my neck, the keychain that I'm trying to preserve the signature on, And I believe my favorite issue here, very favorite issue here, Minnie, is the card. I believe my favorite is the card. You know you want it. You know you want it. I said, hey, that's a nice card. I thought maybe, oh, I have a postcard. Boom. Happy Hollywood holidays. Minnie loves you. I love you too, Minnie. Thank you. That is my favorite. Also, and everybody check it out, because that's the way to find it. YouTube, Minnie Manson sticker. And also, is this the exact same one on my guitar? The 666? Oh, it's not, because this one's signed. There you go. So thank you, Minnie. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy yourself. Minnie, I really want to do a new thing where people can send another tribute to you again. You know what I mean? If we can hold out as a reward, maybe, I mean, of course, you know, somebody's going to pay for it, which means I'm trying to fund it. But could we do a membership? Could we do a Minnie Manson fan club membership, you know, and host it on this channel? And do a similar thing where, you know, there's a tribute video from Made for You, so we can make a new contest. Like, what do you think about that, Minnie? I really hope. And like, again, I'm trying to keep that other signature preserved on the keychain. Remember, Minnie, when I wear this with my keys and everything out there, it's going to be rough and tumble. So it's going to go through the weather. You see? So that one's from you. This one's from our son right here. This like a sea dragon, you know? So yeah, there's how much love you got, Minnie. Just family here, okay? Grazie, Minnie. And I thank you. I'm glad that it's a pleasure to you. It's definitely a pleasure to me. I really appreciate it. But hopefully we could soon host a situation, you know, where we can hold maybe a Minnie Manson fan club membership as a reward. Just think about it. Obviously, it's going to be funded, right? I wouldn't put that out there without the class to fund it myself. So think about it. We'll come up with something. It'd be nice to have new tribute videos for you, Minnie. I'll get back to my can of bees here. Take one stick, one stick. And yeah, I got to get that chopped a little to enjoy. But hopefully, Minnie, that's cool. Hopefully you think about it. And I'm glad to show those again. I've showed them a couple of times. After the New Year's, sounds great, Minnie. Sounds great. New members to the fan club next year. Special edition 2025. How about that? All right, Minnie, cool. I'll be saving my pennies. so that we can make it a phenomenal package for the winner. Do the best we can. You know what I mean? That's awesome, Minnie. We'll do that after New Year's. Like, straight up. Thank you. Again, sometimes we talk about things that are more business live. Maybe we shouldn't, but hey, I'm free. I'm telling the truth. And I know you are too. Real people, I guess we don't have that much to worry about, eh? Cheers. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate that so much. We'll have a good time doing that, as we did last time. I mean, how many entries did you get last time? Biggie Munson's still around, eh? I know he's going to do one. Maybe it's not 5 cigars this time. Cool, Minnie. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, USPS, I mean, United States Postal Service, they said I got a couple things coming. I assumed you must have, you know what I mean, from the count of things that are coming. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, Biggie Munson's around, right? He'll be here. He'll be here. Give him his due. I was worried. You said he's not a threat. So, I was more concerned than what you told me. So, Biggie Munson. Hey, Minnie, are you still performing with that band in the bar? Are they cool? Are they cool to have you come back up? Thank you, Minnie. It's good to have your understanding. It's good to have your understanding of that side of the situation. Yeah, those guys are good, man. They're really good. I'll tell you what, man. I don't prefer. Excuse me. Sorry for burping. I don't prefer to perform covers in bars or something like that. But if I did, and the sort of me as the bass player and the drummer and I, that we just want to do a good show, we would love for somebody to take up the 50% of job of being the front person. You got the music and you've got the front person. So I bet you they appreciate you more than you know, Minnie. I bet you they think it's awesome that you can show up there and fill that whole slot as a volunteer, as a soldier. You know what I mean? That's what we appreciate sometimes. It's like being the soldier, So it's awesome, man. I feel great for them and for you. It's great for you to have a live band. It really helps you shine. I've been thinking very seriously about when Jimmy and I get back together, because now he's worked out his own studio and there's a lot of different kinds of music that we need to do. Some of them his projects, some of them mine. But I've thought very seriously, like a couple of tracks, like the way that you got Mole Rat and you built around the whole track that was sent, right? We could totally send you a couple of good tracks to be a collaboration. I was thinking about some sort of guitar moves and stuff like that would be good tracks for you, because they have sort of the intro, the build, the bridge, and then let you go. You know what I mean? And what's better than that in a backing track? You can put any swatches of paint that you want on that. You know what I mean? You can build it up any way you want. We just maybe can give you like sort of a backdrop to show your show. Just a couple of songs, like no big deal, no big commitment, and voluntary, gifted. I'm sure he's gonna want name credit, like who played the drums, but whatever. Gifted anyway. No royalties necessary. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. When we get opportunity to do that again, that'll be the new year, I suppose. Yeah, probably get something done by February that we could send you a couple of tracks. I'm real interested in that. They were going through my head. Now, I can't make them all solid, but that's okay. I like to be surprised by the music. I like to be reactive. I can't make them all solid because I don't know what kind of story you're going to tell when you sell this and sing the song, you know? But please, if you don't mind, at least for your consideration, we'll donate a couple of tracks. If they're good enough to lay some vocals on and lay some story on, go for it, Minnie. Go for it, Minnie. We'll collab. One of these days, one of your merch pieces has got to be a record. You know what I'm saying, Minnie? Like, okay. Like, so we did colored records for the band that I did, right? So let's say, well, here you go. Here's clear. There you go. How about a mini record that's clear? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. And we did 5 colors. So what else we got here? I mean, these, oh, that's clear too. Oh boy, am I in a clear spot? When they run them in the press, there'll be a bunch of clears in a row. Yeah. I'm in a clear spot. Oh shit. But what I'm saying is, you know, what if we got some records made? And you take the records, you know what a record is. You got records. But what if we get some records made, you know? We put them so that you could hand number them. But, you know, you could also put your signatures in them, you know? What a record is to me is the end product of a song. No, I'm just saying. It's one perfect copy of a song. That's what it is. But if we produce records for you, I know. If we produce records for you, and again, this is a good format, 7-inch, you know? They're a little bit smaller, but they're still the great vinyl. They got the big picture area, and they're solid. They're rigid. You know, these people aren't going to break them on the way home. You can put it in your book bag. You can put it in your fucking purse. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You throw your signatures on them. You got 1 song on each track. What about Mole Rat's Blues backed with 2 new songs? You know, something like that. As long as you own all the material, yeah, we can make the records. Yeah. I mean, I can... Of course, what I mean by that is production, which means I will call the guys who produce the records. I'll, you know, monitor the digital files and the art and whatever. That's how you make records, right? I did make those. I made those records. The singer's dead, man. We can't sell them anymore, but I made those records. Yeah. I'll show you. So those were clear, right? Because for the simple fact that, you know, even if you understand how records are made, they feed through one color at a time. So there were 3 clear ones in a row. I couldn't show you another color, but I got more, you know, so here you go. Here's a blue one. That's a blue one. But we got blue, green, red, clear, and what else? We had 5 colors. I don't know. But yeah, that's my record company. We could do that. Yeah, that was a blue one. Yeah. Well, if you did a record run of who knows how many you would want, 1,000 at first, you would pick 3 colors. That's why I had 3 clears in a row, right? So let's say you want to be patriotic. You go clear, red, and blue, like that. You know what I mean? But you could also do black and red, just to be, that would be more what people would consider, I guess, satanic, right? Black and red. You could do that, like, so 500 black, 500 red, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I could do that in the fact that, I middleman and I negotiate and I record company the bullshit. You know what I mean? You want to make a first record in a lot of colors? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you got to have the whole thing together, you know? And it's not even so much as the copywriting, it's more or less, is anybody coming after you? So, like, remember Mole Rat Blues? I asked you who exactly played on that. You don't remember, right? From what you told me. And I'm not speaking for you. I'm just saying, like, we talked about that live, so we're still live. Here we go. So you couldn't exactly remember. That's okay. But are they going to come back and say, hey, you can't sell records with my recording. You didn't give me credit. You didn't give me whatever, That's all. You got to have clearance. Let's call it clearance rather than actual copyright or ownership. I'm a BMI guy, so I can publish anything that I write copyrighted to, and my name is Joseph G in BMI. That's what I would do. But you do your thing, the first record that you do in all the colors. I'm just saying, you have to understand what is the scope of the project, have your ownership. Do you want 500? Do you want 1,500? And how much more value is it when you sign it? I'm just telling you that 7-inch fucking format right there, it's clearly better because people want vinyl. They, not CDs, right? But this thing isn't going to bend or smash on the way home, okay? Tried and true, bro. Tried and true. And then colors. Everybody loves colors. And he gave it to you. And if it's free to you, that's right. Then you've got it. There's no contesting in the future, No, you can't make 20. It's not viable in money. Nope. Because the most expensive thing is the first 6. Because the idea is once you make the plates, they give you test pressings, like maybe 4 test pressings. So then you got to listen to those, make sure it's okay. Now, the metal plates, they're very expensive. And then they go ahead to full production. Now, boom, 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 just like your button maker, right? You buy the button maker, it costs $300 up front. You make your first 3 buttons, they cost $325, they cost $325. You make your first 1,000 buttons, the end of the run, because you've already eaten the cost of the machine, right? They only cost, 88 cents. You can make as many as you want. I don't cut them myself, so you order as many as you want, but it depends on what you're going to sell. I mean, that's something we would talk about in a different way. We would say, what does your numbers look like already, So that's a different story. It's a different story. But the thing is, it's not out of bounds to do your first 1,000. Does that make any sense to you? I'm just saying, like, it's not out of bounds to do your first 1,000. We could do that. Also, you see what IRS says? They say they owe me 2,222. Now, that's a fake number, 2,222. And all that means is they owe me more. You ran out of buttons? Right. You want to make 1,000. You want to sign them, if you can, to make them more valuable. You want to sell one copy that's unsigned, one copy that is signed, so that it's worth more. You want to number all of them. You want, 5 colors. You want 7 colors, whatever you want. We work on that. We middle that. First, we need the sound product. We want to know, what does side A and side B sound like in digital files. Then we give them to them, and then they start cutting the lacquer, and that's one copy. And then they produce, a reproduction for us to check. It takes time now too, because vinyl records, obviously, I don't know if anybody knows this, but fucking since 2012, they've been outselling CDs. Nobody buys CDs anymore or values them, but people do love records and they love keepsakes. And the smart people, they make like 4 different versions. Like, say, Taylor Swift, she'll make 4 colors. Every one of those counts to her Billboard count. Every single one. But her super fan is going to get all 4 colors. And your super fan will get all 4 colors. You see what I'm saying? Same logic, but different scale. That's all. That's all. So I could be in that middle ground and negotiate and facilitate that situation. And like I said, even that kind of money, that little pissant money. Oh, tapes are awesome. Tapes are so cheap to produce, bro. I love tapes. You know, here we go. I mean, I'm sitting with tapes. I wanted to listen to this one yesterday. I just didn't have time, but I'm sitting with tapes. I love tapes, but tapes are fucking awesome. Yeah. And Grady should. Yeah, he should. He could do tapes because they're so much cheaper to buy. Like, you do have to invest in the metal parts. As I was saying, the stampers for records are the metal parts. They're the big investment. Every copy you make, it's a sliding scale. It gets cheaper and cheaper. If you make 20,000, it's cheaper per unit than if you make 5. You know, literally, honestly, something you got, you know? You want to make an album? Yeah. And I understand you want to do it by yourself. And Minnie, I'm not outside of that. Like, anything that we get to, whatever level we get to, and how much advice that you have, it is yours. It's all yours. You don't want to include me in the final project? Who cares? Not me. I'd be happy to help. You know, I'll be happy to help. But if we go all the way through and it just gets my little record label imprint, cool. I'm definitely not asking for much on the return. It's like, let's take spring in reverse, right? You sell a shirt for the spring price and they give you like the $2 off of it. Let's put it the other way. You know, let's put it the other way. I get the tiny dollars off of it. Oh, you want the Illuminati's, right? You want the approval of the council. Get them blessed. I understand you, man. Hey, did you ever see the Josie and the Pussycats movie that they made? The hip one? Yep. You need to get them blessed. Yeah. Remember in the Josie and the Pussycats movie, when they put them in the studio, they had a special little mastering suite that they just turned on. Okay, well, let's put it this way. I'll give you an equivalent. They made it like a machine as a movie prop, you know, but it's just a mastering suite that you just switch on and there you go. That's how you make TRL. That's what it was at the time, you know, MTV worthy music. But we can put it to a real life perspective because you know about Phil Spector and the wall of sound that he was using, right? It's the same idea. Or you can have monks bless upon it, you know. You could either get it mastered properly, have monks blessed upon it, get famous people's names on it. You can do that. You can get famous people's names on it. A lot of my friends do shit like that. But whatever, as long as the finished product is, you know, as long as it's an invasive brainworm, something that connects you directly to them, that's all you really need, man. The music is not something that you can dictate, but it's something that happens. So yeah, we could do stuff like that. But let's start small and we'll just do, you know, a membership contest at the first of the year here. And we'll take care of that. Because those monks, elites, and masters and all that, as far as the those guys that are in like litigation and stuff like this, you know, that mainstream, you know, flesh trade or whatever, I'm definitely not a member of that. I can't help you with that. I just give you a nice looking piece of vinyl to sell, you know, something that's up to par, something that's good. These are good, you know. Singer's dead, man. We can't sell these anymore. He's not Jimi Hendrix. They don't play. But yeah, about 1,000 is probably right. You're probably not out of bounds. You're probably in the right realm there. And do not sign all of them. You have to add, I know how you sign everything you send out, right? Because you're adding extra value. But if you're doing a endeavor like this, you have to reserve some value so that, let's say you're pushing it, right? Because you want to make a whole LP, right? So let's say you put it on a 7-inch, like which would be an EP or a single plus or whatever, and you could cut it at 33 speed, so you could fit like 6 decent songs on it. But let's say now you're trying to get at Target, they'll sell an LP that's a reproduction for $32 easy. So let's say you're trying to get $22 and then another 10 for a signature, or $18.35 for a signature, whatever. You got to reserve that value. You can't sign every copy because it won't be as exclusive to the end user. You understand what I mean? We can talk about all this more and more and more, but it's a good format. Obviously, you get them in colored vinyl, and people geek out about that. You guys remember that movie about all the different emotions in the person? Inside Out. Inside Out. Okay. So Inside Out made records based on the characters inside. So there were 5 or 6 different records, 7 inches, 2 songs each, I think. But they were themed to the emotion character. Like, so the blue guy had a blue one and the red guy had a red one. They know what the fuck they're doing, and you understand that about the autographs. Yeah. You have to reserve that value. I don't sign anything, Minnie. I recently sent somebody a poster. I mean, a painting poster, that I made not elementary school, in high school. And I sent it to him and it had my signature on it, and I told him, I was like, nobody gets that. I don't sign anything. You got my signature because it was for art class. You also got the back where she wrote A-, minus this, minus that. You also got my grade. You know what I mean? But I don't sign shit except for contracts that I really, really have to. And so eventually what that means is anything that I scribble on in the future, like, what the fuck does that say? High tinks? But anything I scribble on in the future is going to be considered a signature because I don't sign my name outside of contracts. So you got to reserve that value. I shake hands. If somebody asks for an autograph, I shake hands. I say, no, I don't do autographs, but I'd be glad to shake your hand. I'd be glad to shake your hand. But yeah, you better value that asset, man, because I've got autographs from a lot of people that are very important people. And I've sold off autographs for pennies from very important people. But I've also gotten ones, for nothing from everybody else. So it all evens out. But they're worth something. They're worth something. Somebody took enough time to put their name on there. Whether their goddamn producer was making them do it, their wife was making them do it, or whatever, there's still value to that forever. The most famous autograph that I didn't buy, but I was close to, was Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon. I was going to buy one of those, but I didn't do it. I was close. He's definitely the most famous person, though, that I ever had my grips on. Nobody would know, though. They would probably just walk that out to the trash later. Your autograph, like I said, on my keys, since I wear it outdoors, there's no way this autograph's going to survive. So there you go. Oh, you guys, let's do a bit of pendulum shit. Okay, here we go. I'll stop. Stop, everybody. Stop. I'm talking to my hand. Now, left to right. Don't move, hand. Don't move. Left to right. Left to right. Okay, stop, left to right. Back and forth. Do it. Back and forth. Back and forth. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Other way, other way. If I had a decent pendulum, it's crazy how I can do that, because I do definitely try not to move. But if I have a weighted pendulum, it's nuts, because I just talk to it. Idiomotor response. But it's interesting because I will tell myself, don't do it, don't do it, you know. I will stop it. I'm being a silly goose. But yeah, Minnie, when we have time to talk real, you know. And I modded you up again. The only thing I don't want you to do, Minnie, is don't kick anybody out. Don't kick anybody out. Even if you're coming up as a guest and they say something, I will deal with it. I will deal with it. Other than that, we Gucci, man. We're Gucci. Shit, see? I know, it's just me and you. I know, Minnie, I have to advertise ahead of time and say I'm going to have a fantastic, fantabulous guest. But it's, you know, look at the number. It's okay, Minnie. We're not losing subs. We got 971, you know. That's just how it is. This is quality talk. This is business talk, man. All about the goodness, you know. But now, of course, it's quality talk. Who cares if anybody's in here, Minnie? The quality is in here because you're in the house. Nah, what I would say is, like, of course, I don't have any special relationship with YouTube, right? But no, it's okay, Minnie. You're not bothering me. I'm just saying, but the numbers don't lie. So people actually watch these things, you know, 4 of them tonight, you know, 15 of them tomorrow, whatever. But the numbers don't lie, and you know that. I can't make them up, and I don't have a special relationship. And I'm not buying fucking subs. You know, I know who I got somebody else to buy subs for. And that's the best, because any fool who's cycling through here who heard that, you know, that'll be like, what are you talking about? Somebody else bought subs for who? For who? Why are you calling the young boy out? Oh my gosh. Did I froze? Did I froze? Did we reawaken? I didn't mean to freeze. I froze of passion. Am I dead? Am I dead in the water? I'll leave. I'll start a new one. I'll start a new one with a join-in link. I know, Minnie, if you're not prepped up, then you're not going to come up, but it wouldn't hurt if you did. Right on, Minnie. Yeah. I was just saying, like, those people who randomly do go through, yeah. If they saw that controversial note, they'd probably hang in anyway. Also, Minnie, I can help it by... Here we go. Here we go, Minnie. What time is it now? Oh, I'm still early. I'm still early, Minnie. I always go Pacific time. But I just took off the subs, subs, what do you call it? Restriction. So, all right, Minnie, give me like 3 minutes. I'll be back. I have to go and do that. You know what I mean? All right, I'll be right back. Peace. No, I won't restrict. No. Those are lessons that you've learned, right? Yeah. Lessons that you've learned. I bet nobody has this one. It's Undead Times Square split. I bet nobody has this one. I love this one. This is the best version of Times Square I've ever heard. But yeah, man. Well, I'm okay with restricting right now because when I look at those 900 plus, remember it was 600, at my birthday. It was 600 when we ran into each other. So the other 300, okay, they're new, but how many of them are still returning? 100? And then how many of the past 500? 300? That's it, So I got these 400, but it looks like almost 1,000, right? So I don't really care to like jump up and have people that don't watch. I just want to try to maintain these people that are, so cool that come back and ask me good questions and click those likes. I have 6 likes, right? And all I ever get is 11. 11 is my max, bro. So we got 6, but it's just you and I right now. Excuse me. That's beautiful. Because that means within the next hour, we could get those next 4. You know what I mean? Which is almost the top. It is what it is, man. But yeah, if we did a one-off product, it's what it is, right? A fucking record is a product, right? If we did a one-off product, couple of colors, then you could build to that next LP, right? So that's a clear one, right? And we looked at the blue one. But let me talk to you about this, as far as the negotiating, right? I don't have thin vinyl here. I have high gram vinyl. I got them to throw that in for nothing. They put it in the center sleeve. They printed what we wanted. They warned me, oh, you got a circle pattern on both sides. Sometimes the center labels get off cut. Like, are you sure you want to do a center label? We said yes. So you can see there's 2 songs on that side because you see the split. And then there's the main song on that side. So that's a typical 45 with the 1 A side, the 2 B sides. We did it in the simple fold over method, which all independent record labels basically use, the fold over. So we got front and back cover. We left this box open and it says /500 of 500 or whatever. So we hand numbered them. We got UPC codes that got them registered with all the digital music and shit, and we just stuck them on the outside. Here's all the contact info. You know what I mean? Like, you just make a grand product of your music. You do the best you can. And then you hold it back. You know what I mean? It's like, at this point, I'll tell you what, like I said, I negotiated down that heavy vinyl. We got it all packaged up. At this point, when we did this, I got that finished product for $2.28 a piece, right? So they were supposed to sell them for $5. They were $2.28. So that means that basically there's a $2.50 budget, and they were supposed to give me half, $1.25. That's it. But these days, this is an artifact. These days vinyl is selling and stuff like that. So these days, your own, if you say, hey, the autographed version is also uniquely colored, hand numbered, and you autographed it, and you're like, it's $38, there ain't no issue, man. You can sell it all the time online. You know what I mean? As long as you have your audience and you figured out your sweet number, which could be 1,000 at this point. But then you do that. It's a calling card. It's a way in. And then the next thing that you do is, of course, you sell your digital music off of the back of that. And then, you make your LP. Which I wouldn't even kind of be into. I'd rather just be the first off product, with as far as my record label identity, I should say, because there is a record label identity to it. In my case, right? And it's funny because it kind of lines up with Mini. If you look at it, my record company on the top, it's despite my height. So it's also a Mini reference, despite my height. Otherwise known as Frotown. But anyways, it's despite my height record. I want to make something that's fantastic, perfect, but also small, also consumable. I don't want to make 12 songs, 27 songs, you know? I don't expect people to listen to 27 songs at a clip of the same artist. You know what I mean? That's hard to expect unless they're really in the mood or in the zone, right? So I like 2, 3 songs. It doesn't matter if it's a 7-inch and a 12-inch, you know, because a lot of times it was a 12-inch 45. But the point is, 3 or 4 songs on a 7-inch, hey, that thing's much more portable. The lady could put it in her purse and at least make it home from the club. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. And it's not like tapes, because back in the day, people would make tapes and send them out like as their demos, and then dudes would just tape over them. You can't tape over a fucking record. What is a record? That's the question. You're right back to the beginning. What is that shit? What it is, as quoted in what the fuck was that movie book? High Fidelity. What it is, as quoted in High Fidelity, is a fetish property. What is a fucking vinyl? It is a fetish property. When dealing with fetish property, I just had a conversation with my best friend in the world yesterday, and part of it was how I went to a tour because they were putting out CDs that were like limited to 2,000, right? You won't be a real rock star until you release an album. I don't know. I mean, shit. Maybe you won't be a real rock star until, you know, you bleed on TV. It's hard to say. A lot of rock stars have bled on TV. I don't know what the rules are. Don't you think you're already a real rock star playing on stage and doing your thing and, you know, showing where a microphone may not belong? Don't you think you're already a rock star by living your life? Showing everybody up, you know, showing them they're wrong, that you got it. That's what a rock star says. He's like, I know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need your approval, bro. I know I got it. Hey, let me pick up the one record I did drop, though, because that would suck. That's Carole King. Boom. Don't want one of my kids to step on it. Nah, the rock star is the way that you live your life, man. It's thumbing your nose. It's letting them know that no matter what they think about you, they don't dictate the truth. They don't dictate the reality. So you're a real rock star in my book, man. I spend real money. I spend real money to try to get some connection with you. You know what I mean? Signature and whatever. Like we were talking about, the value of your autograph. That shit's real. That shit's real. I mean, you got fan club members. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, if we do, you know, launch a meritocracy, it will be to try to gain, you know, a 2025 membership. So you're a real rock star because you got real rock fans. Fair enough. You're a professional once you make your first dollar. That's what they used to tell me. In indie music, they always told me, sorry, I had to clean that up. They always told me you're a professional when you make your first dollar. You know what I mean? Have you made a dollar off of your art and off of your performance and off of your music? Bam. So yeah, you're a professional already. Are you a rock star? Yeah, you're a rock star if you do things by your own terms, right? That's what a rock star does. I'm with it. I appreciate that you say thank you, but I thank you. I thank you. Oh yeah. Oh, straight up. Yeah, yeah. And for sure, that band, right? They had a full album out on CD, but a couple of them were really happy when I came around because they wanted to their own mark of making it, they wanted a piece of vinyl. So people have different assessments, but the two of them said I will two of them in the band said I will do anything to get on a piece of vinyl. You know. Nobody took advantage of that, everybody was all above board, but I'm just telling you that that's how they saw it. They didn't see it as they already did have an LP out on CD. Another record company did that. Did they tell me, oh, I can't deal with you because I'm already in another record company? Fuck no. They didn't call that guy because he didn't offer to make them a piece of vinyl. Not limited to the fact that I did it in 5 colors, that you can go on, any of those online punk rock things like Doctor Strange Records, punkrecords.com, or like what is the one they have? It started here, I think, in Virginia, but what is that one? Interpunk, like any of those. You go on there, you still buy that record. So they got everything they wanted, everything they wanted. The ball was in their court. Funny thing is, they made a 3-song EP after that themselves, and they decided, fuck all the record companies, including me. Hey. But anyways, they just did it on that sort of recycled cardboard with CDRs with stickers on them. They're making a statement, just totally indie, whatever, like more indie than indie. That's not the kind of product I want to make. I want to make something that, man, shit, even my wife and I, when we put out our CD, I was like, you know what it doesn't have? It doesn't have a fucking blue bottom. It's silver on the bottom. It's like that's what we consider a level of quality. But they considered they needed a piece of vinyl. So it always shifts. But you've made thousands. Wait, you make anything, you're a pro. I've made tens of thousands working weird jobs. You know what I mean? I don't consider myself one of those weird job workers, but I made tens of thousands doing shit like that. Like working in an office, tens of thousands. Does that make me an office worker? I hope not. Yep. And we'll talk about more anytime, Minnie. And when we speak live or we're on the phone, of course, if anything is like sort of unclear or whatever, as long as you're patient enough with me, I'll try to explain. Even when we met, and I understand this not just for you, but for the whole world, man, it can be very difficult to communicate with me because I speak a certain way. So I'm glad that you learned. I'd be happy to help, and everything is volunteer. If we get to that line where it's like, hey, either you're going to move on this project with another producer or with I, then we'll put pen to paper, right? Just like normal, honorable men, man. That's all. But before that, I got nothing but advice and time for you. I'm here. Like I said, you say nobody else is in attendance in the show. Yeah, that's cool. So I got time to talk to you then. You know what I mean? We're good. We're good, bro. We're good because I would have been sitting in this chair, in this corner, drinking these beers anyway. But the other stuff, I'm totally hopeful. Like, because if you got something artistic that's exciting, I'm excited. I'm excited about what you got. And the possibilities are clearly endless. You got so much reach. How many, what do you have? 5,000 or plus? We have more than 5,000 subs on here. You got all these people, man. So, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. the germ of an idea can grow into a grand tree, I'm here. I'm also willing, of course, to take a battle and take a risk and take a loss, take a fucking lump. So you can't buy that. You can't buy that. That's a loyalty is different. You know what I mean? That's just compulsion. That kind of loyalty is compulsion, man. It can't be paid for. Funny. I got like a tiny paper pack. Is there anything in there? No. There's no papers in that fucker. Holy shit. Well, how convenient. What's up? I don't know who else is in, but please click like. Don't hesitate to chat in. Your voice also might want to be heard. No biggie. No biggie. Unless Biggie Munson's in the house. Where's Biggie? He means no harm. He means no harm. Like I said, Minnie, we got more likes. See? It's no big deal. It's no big deal. We're making progress, knocking down walls. Gonna make a good fucking record, maybe, you know. I mean, you will, whether I'm in on it or not. Don't matter. Gonna make a good fucking record. Happy Hollywood holidays, Minnie. Man, if I could smooth my hair up a little bit more, hold on. Nah, I can't. I can't. It stays in a little bit of static spike. Excuse me, everybody. Is Jake in the house? What's up, Jake? Why don't you chat in, man? Don't hesitate. I'm going to start a new stream with a join in link. I don't have a join in link right now. Let me say plus. Let's see, plus. Plus what? Oh, I could start a poll. Right. Even though I didn't do the join in link, I don't have that like filter option. Isn't that shitty? I would have want to put on the 8mm, or does this think that it's already 8mm because it's all grainy, huh? I don't know. And by the way, speaking of grainy, Minnie, if Grady wants to make tapes, that's a grand idea. Tapes are a lower buy-in cost because you don't have to make metal master stampers, right? So it's a lower buy-in cost. It's real cool. You could just tape over shit, really, to be completely honest about it. So I don't. I might want to do a project in the tape market, but that's not what I'm thinking for you. I'm thinking for you, like you have to have a nice platter that it has to have this enough room for you to do some grand art on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically the idea. Like, let's see. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let me give you an example, real simple. There's a 19th century French painting where the lady is sitting at her, what do you call that, where they put their perfumes and shit up? What do you call that when ladies sit at that? Their vanity. The lady, there's a 19th century French painting of the lady sitting at her vanity. She's got her back of her head, front of her head, and then it makes the whole thing look skullish. You know what I'm saying? So here's a dupe of that. You see what I'm saying? See how it's the lady looking at herself in the mirror, you know, with the sash in the back and then all the bottles, and now it's skullish, right? And this is just, you know, sort of a reimagining of that. But this is a 7-inch record, and, you know, the art is very important. Like, you're not going to get this out of a cassette, okay? You're not going to get all that kind of art out of a cassette, right? But that's kind of the product, I would think, you know, the modern day, not that one, but whatever is specific to you, you know, other than, like I say, you get a tape, you get a J card, that's what it is, you know, You get a J card, and it gets front, a bunch of flip out, but basically from the outside, front, spine, back. The difference is now this one's a red one, which means it's from the first run. But yeah, the tapes, they're not exactly, unless I had a reason for it, not exactly the kind of project and product I would want to put out. But it's okay, man. This is not exclusive. Like I said, the other band, they were in one label, came to my label, did their own after. It's all freedom. It's a one by one piecemeal situation. So if Grady wants to do cassettes, cool. If Grady wants to do beta tapes, even better. There's always a freak out there, man, who wants it deeper and deeper. I can't help falling in love. I go deeper and deep. Oh boy, that's one. I'm gonna get that one, Minnie. Minnie, can you do Deeper and Deeper by Madonna, please? I can't help falling in love. I fall deeper and deeper the further I go. Kisses it from heaven above, make it sweeter and sweeter the more that I know. I really love that. The deeper I go. And of course, I had to get the extended single, so it's the deeper I go. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, wow. What they used to call the rave mix or the 45 mix or whatever. I always love the extended cuts, bro. Bow, bow. But yeah, that's one, man. I'll commission you to do that one, Minnie. Deeper and Deeper by Madonna. Do it. That'd be awesome. Send $30. Yeah. Not this week, Minnie. Not this week. I got plans. I gotta dole it out. You know what kind of scratch I'm working with. Right now, that means you have something in the mail for me already. That means that's all I can afford right now. We'll talk at the beginning of the year, right? I fall deeper and deeper the further I go. Songs are 20. Oh, they get a discount. Okay, fair enough. That's awesome. Lifetime membership is how much right now, Minnie? Oh, you love the song? Okay, cool. Oh, so it's not just me. Like I whatever I thought was special about that period of Madonna or whatever, you got it, right? Yep. Okay. So I did. I literally bought they didn't have the 12-inch single. They did, but I bought like the CD version of it, the CD extended single where they had the 45 rave dance mix or whatever they like to say on the back, But I love that shit, like the 9-minute version. The deeper I go, 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 go. I love that shit, that club shit, man. Because that's the business. But I'm glad that it just wasn't me being delirious or smoking too much Camel gas or whatever that night. Lifetime membership is $40. And you know what, Minnie? Before next year, I think you should make it 55. Double nickels, 55 next year. Come on, Minnie. Bring it up. One membership will be featured here. One membership will be featured here. Yeah. It was a cool song. I loved it. Damn, I can't exactly remember what that album is. Obviously, I have it. I have a bunch of weird singles from that time period, Minnie. She did one with Missy Elliott for Jordash or something. Oh no, The Gap. Yep. I got some weird shit from that period, but back in the old days, Madonna 12-inch singles, I got a shitload of them. I love those, all the way back to like Holiday, Celebrate, If I Took a Holiday, oh yeah, and took many to La Brea, oh yeah, We would go down to the Whittier. Oh, yeah. Nah, man, I've always loved Madonna. That's the shit. I've always loved Madonna. That's the shit. Where did I break with Madonna? Probably like music, I guess. That's the one with the Che Guevara outside. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Ray of Light was my last favorite Madonna. Maybe. Maybe. Unless that next one was just one after that disco theme one with Deeper and Deeper. That might have been the last one. I don't remember exactly. That timeline's fuzzy because I was literally in school and I did two sides of music training. One of them was basically like playing an organ, and the other one was music theory to write. So a lot of the music that was coming up, I could not listen to because I was in school. I was in conservatory. So they would be like, "Hey, listen to this and that and this and that." And I said, "No, no, no, no. I don't listen to pop music right now. I'm focused on my study. That's it." So I kind of I can't figure out that time period very well when I was in that school. Playing organ, doing U.S. history in the wrong direction. I had U.S. history 2 before I had U.S. history 1, but Italians do it better, huh? Grazie, grazie, Minnie. Minnie, what would I call you? Like, poquito ragazzi. What would I call you? Like poco ragazzi or some shit like that. I don't know, man. What's up, Minnie? You can call me Giuseppe the French, okay? I'm Giuseppe the French. Venezia. Scusi. That's so funny, man. I've never been to Italy. I don't think I'll be able to go, but I would. I would go to Italy. I would love to. My grandmother and grandfather, they lived in their parents, immigrant parents' homes in Philadelphia on like basically the same street. So even after my dad was married, their family homes were on the same street. So he was talking about like Sunday. He was like, Sunday, I got to eat Sunday dinner both places. You know what I mean? He went to both places. And the Italians, they definitely did the food better, Minnie. They did the food better. I'm telling you. What's up, Linguini? How you doing, sir? Cheers to you, Bob. What's going on, man? You got that BC bud? What's up, TJ? How you doing? Nice to see you. Sorry about the moderation. It must have been a while because I had to clear some of them off. Linguine. We don't have the BC, man, but where's the bag, man? Shit, I lost it. Oh, we don't have the BC, but we got some good bud, bro. We got eight fucking packs, bro. 8 packs, Linguini. This one's the gas candy. What's up, Jennifer? Hey, how you doing? How's Instagram going tonight, boys? Here we go. Let me pull out one. I got 8 packs, Linguini. 8 bundles, right? Just from our what's up, Compton? City of Compton. No doubt about it. Bump, 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 bump. So we got 8 of these. This one's gas candy. That's why I say GC. I had my whole NWA pack. Where is it? Okay. I had my whole NWA pack together. Which one is okay? I had my whole pack together, but let's say dum 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 dum, but dum dum. This is the most readable. Dum 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 dum. But of course, the beautiful thing is you can have Straight Outta Compton and for life, and then the Legacy, and then of course I have, and the posse right there. So it's cool that you can grip that whole legacy right there. You know what I mean? You can just grip it. The West Coast life, yeah. Drinking 40s. It's okay, Minnie. Joe's on a roll with his supplies. Do you want me to come up for a minute? Yeah. I don't have a join-in link to this, Minnie. If you're okay, I'll make a new one and we'll come up. What's going on? Oh, that's where he sends you the messages, Jay. Jennifer Barry. You told me Linguini sends you a bunch of them messages, so. Yeah. He's Canadian, you know. He's probably a fan. Are you a Canadian? I mean, are you a fan? Oh, shit. West Coast life. All right. Like they say. Fumando Indo. Oh, it makes me sing, do. She's right about that West Coast life. Yeah, Minnie, I don't have a join in. I know you're an American. Good Lord, you know. You think fucking Compton's not in America? Real G shit. Actually, you said you were an African American, Jennifer. You said you were an African American, and I'll tell you what. I have never heard that derivation from somebody. Another time, yeah, cool, Minnie. Yeah, let's get that thing together, Minnie, so that we can like get people to do, you know, a tribute for a membership. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Jennifer, like nobody is self-identified to me. Oh, I'm proud of your blackness too. I'm just saying this. Nobody has ever self-identified to me as African American. They consider that more of a demographic. I'm from a black neighborhood, 98%. I was going to say 100. But I'm proud of your blackness too. But the way that they would do it is say, you know, I'm American black. They didn't say African American, you see? You're not surprised. Well, you know. Cool, Minnie. Please do. You know, thank you. I'll be looking forward to the art in the mail, bro. I'll see you soon. Who's shady? He ain't shady, man. He's got better things to do right now. Shit. And we talk business, man. No, we talked business before. Fuck you, Roberto, man. That shit's bullshit. He's not shady. We wore out what we were doing, bro. And I don't mean that as a hard fuck you, but like don't talk like that, man. He ain't shady. Nobody's a turista. Nobody's a turista, man. You can't even say that word out here. What do you mean terrorist? I'm from Maryland. Some of those people thought I might be a terrorist, but I'm from Maryland. Yeah. Muslim heavy, bro. Muslim heavy. We have, you know, a proud history of terrorists. What the fuck? Yeah, like Joan Jett. Yep. We have terrorists like Joan Jett, and you the real Slim Shady. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No. Got rice, bitch. Got rice. Got food. Got soup. Got spice. That's all right. Try the fuck on late. Nah, it's not that. It's like mothballs, dried squid, and that Buddha shit. But anyways, no, I got in trouble, Linguini. I got in trouble. They say, oh, you said the N-word when I was doing the AZN. I got in trouble, Linguini. Yeah, Linguini's got that damn, what do you call that? The pemmican and shit, where he like cut up salmon and deer and they just hung it out outside. Yeah, they tried to get me on that one. I was like, hey, that was a quote, bro. It's the AZN. Nigga, fuck the rest. No, it's a symbol. When I say McChicken, it's a symbol. It means I only need $14 more. That's all. The McChicken, it's a symbol. It means like if you give me $14 more a week between all 8 of you, which means $2 each, I'll be fine. I just need 2 McChickens. That's all I'm saying. See, you got to understand. It's like a thing. No, I said $14 a week, man. 2 McChickens. Damn, man. We got a high tax. We got 20% food and beverage tax here, even though it's not a destination, right? And by the way, Roberto, I'm shocked that your dollars are now 70 cents for us, right? What the fuck, dude? Number one. Number two, did your financial minister or whatever fucking quit? Huh? So now you guys got a 70-cent dollar, right? Now in 1992, it was 79 cents. I know because I had Canadian friends, bro. No, I've done all my selling. I don't sell anything anymore. No, I quit that. I quit. I used to sell when I had to sell, but I've cashed in all those chips. I can't sell a fucking thing. We're not good salesmen. Yeah. You guys never sent me a fucking dollar, man. I'm not a good salesman if you say that and you never sent me a dollar, bro. Come on now. A dollar would only be 70 cents anyway. Why don't you keep it, Canada? Why don't you keep it? I said between all 8 of you, man. It's only $2 each. Well, yeah, because Canadians don't have Cash App, right? Yeah, you're right. I don't have electronic money. I got in trouble with PayPal. I have a permanent ban, lifetime ban, bro. You don't have to send me money, brother. No, but you guys don't have Cash App. But you know what? The creator of Cash App was fucking murdered, right? So maybe you guys are better off, bro. Oh, because I traded with like Bratislava or something. They have like so many countries that they ban from trading money with, you know. So literally, I think it was Bratislava because when they sent me the package, and you guys want to talk about Teresas, guys that, cover their heads and shit. Every stamp on it had a fucking AK and shit. And they sent it to me, and then I think I got out forever. I didn't answer your question. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. What was your question about it? American Muscle? Oh, what kind of car do I like? My car was a 1982 Mercedes-Benz diesel sedan, right? S-Class. 1982. So it was 27 years old when I bought it. It had probably been through a flood. I fixed it. It was diesel. So when I killed it, it probably had 1.2 million miles on it. It's a long ass diesel sedan. So the front, and it was also jacked up. So the front end was so high that if I hit like a hill or something and tried to get to you, I couldn't see a damn thing, just a big black blocks in front of my face. The suspension was so fucked up that when you hit 60 miles an hour, if you really did not know how to hold that, because there's no power steering in the 1982, it would go, you know what I mean? Like, there was nobody in the world who could even pick up I said my favorite car was like it was a fucking lawyer's car. Yeah, I had a Honda Accord that was nice, but it also had a bad front end. Like, it kept pulling to one side. You know what I mean? So I think it was in a collision in the front end as well. But yeah, it's solid. Yeah, I got years out of it. So how did I miss this question? Oh, I don't like anything Japanese. Nothing. You know what I mean? Call Korea. Oh yeah, it was turbo diesel, bro. It was turbo diesel. It was a fucking lawyer's car, dude. It was from Florida. I'm surprised that it didn't have bulletproof panels. I swear to you. It was a lawyer's car from 82, bro. I was killing it in that. They're fucking fake. Their fake leather is so real, dude. You wouldn't know the difference. killing it in that car. You have to take a shit. Go shit then. Man, you guys are real supportive. He didn't even know you were black 5 minutes ago. Shit. Yeah. Your BMW Dakota leather. Yeah. Whatever it was, they had 3 levels of leather in the 1982 that I had. You know what I mean? There was 3 levels of leather. So I had the middle level, which was a vinyl, but you couldn't tell. And if you put leather conditioner on it, like the spray, it actually worked. It was just perfect. So yeah, we were way kicked back, bro. But I'm telling you, with that suspension, you go up a hill, you can't see shit, bro. You're driving into the wild. I don't know. I didn't buy it the first time. I bought it 27 years later, man. I don't know why the dude picked middle leather. I don't fucking know. That's a crazy question. You're crazy. I'll tell you this. Those fucking cars are heavy. I had a 3,700 pound car or whatever. And yeah, it was faux leather, but it was level 2. It wasn't the low level. You see, there's a difference. You crazy, man. You crazy. I'm going to say it again now that you say you're not. Why are you defending yourself like that? Different levels. Oh, did I still miss something? I'm sorry. I'll catch up. Or reiterate. What the hell does this guy have in it? Oh, this is gas candy. I don't know what gas candy has in it, bro. You'd rather drive a Honda with cloth seats? Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. That's because you got to take all the rest of the people in the back when it's Uber time. You know what I mean? That's why you want to be able to spray it down with some Febreze and shit. So the reason that you like those cloth seats, I mean, it just basically it's a lifestyle. Do you guys even have Uber? I don't know what you guys call it. That's too German for Canada. You guys call it mover, eh? Muver. What's up, Jakey? It's guns, man. It's the guns, man. It's gas candy is what it is. Yo, can you still get a hatchback Linguini? Those things are the shit, bro. Can you still get a hatchback Honda? Those are the shit. At least you can put your speakers and your drummer shit up back in there. Hey, no big deal, Frankie. Frankie, I just wanted to let you know, at least you saw that I, told my daughter big ups from you, man. I mean, I didn't bullshit that. You know what I mean? Don't be talking all cars and shit. That's so lame. Jeffrey. Oh, yeah. Jeffree Star or... Oh, Jeffrey the troll? He's cool. I like Jeffrey the troll, man. I like Jeffrey the troll. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jennifer, I'm old, man. You know. I'm old. Most of the shit I know is 1979, so. Yo, Linguini, you really didn't know that JB was black? I mean, African American, self-identifying. You didn't know that? Yo. What color is Jeff? I mean, ethnicity. What ethnicity is he? Fuck. Thugs. Okay, so he is young because it's double down. It's like right. And you're Fijian, right? But Your skin is more like, you're more like Pakistani, right? I mean, you're more like mocha chocolate, like you're not real dark. And don't, hey, yo, they don't like them words, man. You know what I mean? So be careful with that. I'll sing you a song. Yeah. All right. I'm going to look it up on the other phone. It's a Young Thug song, all right? Packy, I grew up with Packies, you fuck. You know what they called me? Damn American. You know what the fucking Packies I grew up with called me? Hey, damn American. Every morning. Hey, damn American. You know what they actually call me? They call me, what was it? Oh, Akbar G. They call me Akbar G. But yeah, they call me damn American all the time. Did I call him damn Packy? No, I said, hey, damn foreigner. So even O'Bannon can appreciate that. I didn't take that shit. They actually call me Akbar G. So I can say that shit, you mocha chalalakada. I don't know Fijians, man. We don't have Fijians where I come from in Maryland, you know? We do have Packies. They're my boys, though, man. Don't, step off. Lifestyle by Young Thug. Jennifer's in the future and shit. Jennifer is like, boom, boom, boom. She wants me to put my speakers and my mixer up and put my new laptop that the IRS did not buy for me yet. But they fucking will, because look at this, guys. She's just in the future. Look at this, guys. 22222. What a fake number. Play a song, G. The Dubliners, Molly Malone, yeah. Sweet Molly Malone. I don't know that one, man. Listen. Did we do Crowded House? How about that? I mean, something like that. I mean, the guy, he calls me a golf. Jay's in the future. Like the Jamiroquai. In the future, it's made of virtual insanity. And save Joe from what? The IRS? They owe me money. What do you mean save me? You know how much more they owe me? Shit. Talk about things that nobody cares. Wearing them things that nobody wears. That's what Linguini's talking about. Yes, I did. I don't like that one. You know, Desmond Child, he wrote for Aerosmith. He did the Angel song. He's like, I'm in love. Hey, yeah. He's my angel. Roberto, save me tonight. You're my angel. Come and take me out right. Like that kind of Aerosmith bullshit. No, I can't play anything, man. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna play. Hold on. We could karaoke something here. I'm gonna get my N-word card again, though, brother. I'm gonna get my N-word card. He'll save me. He's a good one. He's a good. You know what they said? You know what, guys? You guys have seen some version of Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? They use the expression "good egg" in the movies. Yeah, it's not good egg; it's a good nut. And Roberto, he's a good nut. His mama will attest. He's a good nut. N-word card. Psh. Come home with me, Linguini. Come home with me. You know where I'm from? Look it up. It's Largo. It's 3 miles from the Capitol on East Capitol Street. I'm from Central Avenue. Look it up. You know when I heard that word growing up? When people were telling me how much they loved me. Oh, you might, right now, that's it. That's the only time I heard that word growing up is when people love me. Oh, shit, I knew you was my... That's it. Never heard it in a bad context. I didn't grow up like that. I'm not from Canada. I know you're not coming to my hood, man, but if you did, I'd love to buy you some Chinese food or some wings with fucking hair on them or feathers, whatever. Yeah, how you gonna serve me rocks? You gotta buy them from my neighbors, man. Shit, we don't even do rocks. We do pains, $2 little. And I've done that last time, 2015. Time before that, 2013. That's it. But don't fucking doubt I won't retire on them. No, I'm not gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you to the fucking. No, I'm gonna take you to the fucking Chuck E. Cheese and the AMC and the what the hell, man? I'm gonna take you out for a good time. I'm gonna take you out for a good time, man. I smoked the meats and I know where the sausage was made. Kimbo Slice. Nah, you know whose style? Actually, the Roca. Jennifer, Roberto, if you really want to hear, you know whose style with the Roca? Not Kimbo Slice. Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik. That motherfucker had to deal with his whole family talking shit about him, and he's like, Iron number one. Nah, he did his shit, bro. Yeah, it is all fair. But it'd be nice if you come around my neighborhood. I'll take you out. We'll have a good time. You like mushrooms, right? Coco Beware, yeah. Coco Beware, Abdullah the Butcher. All that good shit, man. Man, that guy's crazy, man. Whoo, he watched the first 3 WrestleManias he did. I mean, you weren't even born yet, but you must have been watching them in your dad's soul. You know what I mean, Roberto? Man, I mean, you know, like I said, you're a cool little brother. It's just, don't come in my room. He wants me to sing. It's nothing. It's dead, man. I don't have any battery. Iron Cheek. Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. He had a grand mustache. Drank Bud Light. Sailing mate. What's up, Roberto? Roberto's getting mad now. Hold on. Don't come in my room. Fuck your room. Roberto, don't get mad, man. Don't get mad. This guy, he wants me to sing Christopher Cross right here. Look what they did to this guy, man. I love these 2 records that I have. But guess why there's no fucking band on here? Guess why? Lifestyle, Young Thug. Yeah, it's time. No, I know you're good, bro. Cheers to you too, man. You got a 6% at least? Hey, don't try to talk shit. No, Minnie, I wore Minnie out talking about shit. And we're going to talk later, and Minnie's going to come up soon. So don't be like he was tuck tail. I'm not, I would tell you if he's tuck tail, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I know she did, but I can't play copyrighted shit just like that, right? He just wants me to sing Sailing, and I won't do that. I was looking for something in the middle ground. I'm trying to work on all of them, Linguini. Linguini, is it time to make some pico de gallo, man? Can I bring you up to do a cooking show, sir? You can make some pico, some butter chicken. Come on, man. No, I'm just trying to get in the middle. All right. Now shake it. Oh. I didn't play any copyright, man. Mother. I'm not singing Mother. Okay. It just like played already. It's like. Brother, that's so funny. One time somebody took the process of weeding out, by a Black Flag, and they called it the process of weeding out, brother, and they made it with like Hulk Hogan vocals. Holy shit. But no, I wouldn't sing Mother like that. Hulk Hogan and Joe Rogan. That's fucking crazy, dude. Okay. I did see Joe Rogan on a podcast. I'm trying to remember if it was like Impulsive or whether it was Full Send or whatever. You know that one? The one where they make like shit, what do they call it? Like that daddy's drink or whatever. Is it Full Send or Rogan? I saw him on one of those, but Hogan, you know, they were like that's my lady. And he was like, "Don't be looking over there, brother." That was the Nelk Boys. Yeah. That was it. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, man. What a bunch of metropolitan types. The fuck with these guys, man. Yeah, them Nelk Boys. Boy, do they do like, I mean, deviant films? Because they kind of act like they do. I mean, you know what I mean? That shit was nuts, man. You know, I met Ric Flair. It was the best fucking thing. You know how I met Ric Flair? He wasn't doing like a whoo that he was trying to build up. He was in real life. He kicked the bathroom door open with my foot, boom, in front of me, and he was like, that's how I met Ric Flair. That was the shit, man. He really had that in his spirit. Because he wasn't doing it like, hoo. And I said, here's my foot again. He kicked the fucking bathroom door, boom. And he was like, Ugh. And he was in like a suit jacket. Wild motherfucker. Yeah, I met Ric Flair. Yeah. What was the year? 2015. Yep, he was in a convention hall. He only did Friday. It was a 3-day event. He only did Friday. What did he do? You know, I met him 2 hours after he was present, and he was kicking the door open because he was taking a huge piss in the fucking bathroom. You know what I mean? Your phone keeps going off, man. That's probably me. I'm probably like kicked out. Hell of a drug. Yeah, he was just on beer, bro. He was straight beer. He was happy fat guy in a fucking coat, bro. For real. Maybe I need to upgrade my phone. Yeah, well, then I'd have to figure out how to put the filter back on. I love cocaine as much as the next lady. So I wouldn't fault him for that, you know? It's just using it at the appropriate time, you know? You don't do that on the way to fucking PTA. Yeah, Ric Flair was awesome. And when he was in that, basically, like I said, 2015, that's a convention. He only showed up one day. He was just dipping his feet in. But then when it came to like my own children and they were going to cons that he was in, I was like, yeah. Guys, pay attention. You know, he is a progenitor to this culture that you guys are in, this sort of nerd culture and stuff like that, you know? Of course, dude. Of course. Malt liquor, I mean, all I got is a couple 211s here, you know, but it's 8%. I mean, you got to get at least 6, right, bro? You got to get at least 6, man. Did you have the Ric Flair drip? Nah. Nah, I was wearing Cobra Kai shit. It was before that shit came out. Where's my Cobra Kai? I was wearing Cobra Kai, but I bought it from China. It was before it came out. Yo, what's up, Sean? So my drip was Cobra Kai, but it was from China. It cost $29. They had dudes in there asking me, "Where'd you get that?" I was like, "I can't tell you because it's illegitimate. It's before that shit came out." But yeah, I was rocking that. Yeah. I bought it from China, man. I still got it, you know, but it was 2015. It's before that shit came out. Now they're on like their last season. I can't watch that anymore, you know? Am I Stingray? Yep. Just hiding in the dirt, getting ready to take you down, you know? Oh, I recently got the red band or whatever. And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of this, sir." Yeah, I can't watch it anymore, but I watched like the first 4 seasons. It was cool as hell. Stingray, yeah, a winner, definitely. When he had those like fucking, his house shoes, like the slippers that look like fucking Reeboks or whatever. What the fuck was that when he walked down that shit? That shit was hilarious, bro. Yeah, I just couldn't watch it after like 3 or 4. That's enough for me. Sean, I hope you're doing well, my man. Roberto doesn't even know you're black. I don't know what kind of, I can't trust his eyes to a show. You're back on it? You're watching it again? Oh, yeah. Season 2 and 3 for fucking sure, yeah. And anytime you see Joshin, Josin. Dude, when that guy, was in fucking Karate Kid, the Joshin guy, he was insanely scary. And then you see him as an adult, and he's insanely not scary. He's like a fucking teddy bear. He used to be like the definition of don't go near that fuck. And the Chinese restaurant, now, they weren't Chinese, they were Okinawan. But anyway, the Chinese restaurant that I grew up near, there was a fucking fly motherfucker who was like, I didn't come all the way from China to be a bitch. And he had pleated shirts and he had gold chains. And he was the son of the owners. And they were fucking 3/4 of a mile from my house. And the one time one guy came in to rob him, he went under the podium, he pulled out his fucking 9mm and he said, wah, bah, 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 and he just blew the guy's chest out in there. I didn't come all the way from China for this shit. That shit's scary. But yeah, the rest of that stuff too. The kid with the girl hair, oh yeah. That's funny, What was he doing? He was doing like he was trying to do like 80s cosplay. Everybody thinks I'm this guy named James Spader. Something like that. Your balls itch? Well, scratch them. Oh, Tori. Yeah, Tori's awesome. Yeah, what a good performance. And by the way, I mean, everybody knows that's a gorgeous, gorgeous lady, I mean, you'd be lying. You'd be lying. No. But it was funny because he was playing as like the guy from Pretty in Pink, and they were like, everybody calls me, James Spader. Oh, no, he was playing James Spader. That's right. But everybody was calling him Sonny Crockett, I guess it was. That's what it was. Oh, Tori's fucking badass. Yeah. And that, the rage that she uses with her teeth in her face looks real, and her backstory and fucking, you got fucking Martin Cove dealing with that. I met Martin Cove once as well. Interesting. He was a very dry, not happy person. She's a kid. She's not a kid. She's not a minor. She's not a kid. She's probably 28 years old at this point or whatever, but she's not a minor. She's not a kid. And kids can be badass. I don't know if I could think about who's the most badass kid I can think about right now, huh? Oh, it's this guy who came to me when I was working at a concert, and he asked me for a bear, and I said I don't have any bears, and he was like, "Give me a bear, man." And I was like, "Are you talking about this?" Because we were selling beer, and he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have to see your ID." He's like, "Yeah, it's in my other car." I think that's the toughest minor I've ever met. He said it was in my other car. Ralph Macchio's badass. Huh. Nah, man, she's not a minor. And that's not even the point. I really was not being salacious. I mean, you could be a gorgeous fucking pair of dice. You could be a gorgeous pair of dice. The other dude, which other dude? The cool guy? The toughest dude in the world. The toughest dude in the world is that dude I met, man. He was like, "Nah, it's in my other car." He wanted a bear. Johnny's cool, man. Johnny's cool. Stop N-wording, man. Roberto. You're talking about somebody not having a pass. I met William Zabka also. So he had photos of himself. William Jobka. he had photos of himself and like 4 people behind him in the All Valley tournament in the 80s when he was there, and those people were his relatives. Like, it was like, oh, that's my mom, that's my sister, that's my, nephews. How do we respect it? Oh yeah, I said, Roberto, I said you can't do that, man. I told you that already, didn't I? Oh, good Lord. No, I already said you can't use that like that. You also have a pass. Nobody has a pass. I don't have a pass, Roberto. I don't have a pass, but I have context. There's a difference. You don't have a pass. You don't. I told you when you were throwing 6s in and you just go worse, right? As I said, it's only been a possible thing that was nice to me when I was a kid. He thinks he has a pass. You were lost. No. Nobody has a pass. Nobody has a pass. I don't have a pass. Like I said, there's context. Holy moly, man. What are we dealing with now? Yeah, at the All Valley, so the people they put in the stands, and that's basically what I was getting at. Jobka was showing that those were his relatives that he had behind him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have an All Valley T-shirt too. It's like Cobra Kai All Valley 1984 or whatever. I don't know if you're not. He's not going to make linguine, but maybe some pico de buttered chicken or something like that. I mean, linguine. Come on, man. Let's start chopping up some tomate and some onion and stuff, and. Where the fuck is my Cobra Kai, man? That's weird. Oh shit. So yeah, I had this made before this series as well. It's a stand-up. Not that it's as good as this one. Yep. I'm deep in, man. It's funny because I wanted, because I don't like color. So I wanted to get a black and white tattoo that was like chrome. And then they started to do it. Why is he so excited? Holy moly, donut shop. I don't know what to say. Don't spam. Don't spam, man. Let's do a cooking show. You're going to go to bed, right, G? So we can't do a cooking show? Come on, man. Because you fight. Oh, shit. I missed 420 again, man. It's 423 and a half. I fucked up, bruh. You have a new YouTube channel and you're training to do what, man? You want to do one of those like creator clash? Yo. Let's do the 500 sub creator clash. No, we are happy, Sean. We're happy, Sean. But no, if we could do like we could do like the small creator clash. And first we got to make some meatballs and shit. You make some what do they call it? Chicken 65, and I'll make some meatballs. All right. Oh, that's not nice, Jennifer. That's not nice. Sean is in a very non-diverse country right now. He's in a very non-diverse country called Mexico. Chicken 67, yeah. Yeah, whatever. He's in a very diverse country called Mexico, man. Or non-diverse, I'm sorry. I think it's called La Negra. I love Mexico too. Viva la Mexico. I don't know which number it is, Roberto. It's the one that they also call it chili chicken. Sean, the Utah where you live used to be the top of Mexico. It really did. You know, but the Mormons are kind of like one color and stuff, you know, yellow. But really pretty, all of them, you know. What do they call them? Especially the sisters. Very pretty. But yeah, the Alamo, the controversy of the Alamo was many years later when that was supposed to be Tejas. But before the Alamo was even Tejas or disputed land, Utah above it was Mexico. It was a territory of that state. Oh, sit? No, oh, shit, man. You can't type fat fungers, them damn fungers. Well, cheers, bro. See you soon. Yeah, even before Ozzy pissed on it, it was a problem. Right on, right on. Keep making that money. See you later, Jennifer. Nobody gets a pass. What's up, William? William, I watched your show today. I watched a little bit with my wife, so she got to see. That was great. I'm glad everything's fixed up and, you know, you're that mobile. You know what I mean? Get around, get around. See you later, Miss Barry. Compton's in the house. Yeah, William, we got to see you, man. I'm glad you guys have a wider range to run around. I hope you got your seat and everything fixed, you know? But yeah, my wife got to watch, which was really cool. So I'm sure she sends her love, bro. H, it's true. You love Mexican food? Oh, heck yeah, bro. I make a lot myself. I make a lot of Mexican food. Yep. Oh, one time you guys, I guess you were going to look like the drugstore or something, but you went through and you went by a Mexican place that your sister said was real good, and it looked real good. I hope you have opportunity to go there every once in a while, you know. Maybe not every week, but every once in a while. You like burritos, you like tacos, or you like taco salads? I love tacos, like straight up. Tacos. And we have one birria place, because I don't mess around. It's got to be authentic. We got one birria place. Nice. Around here, they more Salvadorian and pupusas and Peruvians and, you know, different stuff like that. So it's not really Mexican food right here, but we know a couple Mexican spots. Hector's is one that we go to that's real nice. Salsa Brava. I like Salsa Brava. He's on weed. Go pick up that seed. Speaking of that, William, are you going to have opportunity to meet up with Monkey Man? Are you going to be able to meet up with Monkey Man, William? I think one day I'll have him send me some seeds, bro. Because we've had a half conversation about that, but I think one day that's what, you know, we'll try to work on. Because it's legal. Because before you express a seed, it has less than 0.03%, blah, blah, blah. And, William, as we were speaking about with you and your sister, apparently right now, the postal situation, the Canadian Post, it's a little bit lighter. Like they've lifted, the strike. Hands together. Canadian dollars are worth what? 70 cents right now, which is not very strong, right? That's actually, it doesn't look right. That doesn't look great. But if the postal strike is over, cool. The financial minister, I hear, has also resigned, and now that's not good for financial stability, but what do I know about the grand scheme of things, you know? Just projector, you know. Hey, good. I can send you guys some mail, right? And hopefully you meet Monkey Man. Let me know if you can get that done, and hopefully I can, request that he send some seeds. Yeah, tacos are my favorite part, man. My favorite part. Cheers. I'm also one of those weird ones that likes the breakfast stuff. So like huevos rancheros, or just a breakfast taco, breakfast burrito, whatever, like Texican burrito. I'm good with that. So I like the breakfast stuff too. My favorite taco is, sorry to be controversial here, taco meat taco. They have 1,000 places around here with different chicken and shrimp variations of tacos. And I'm like, no chicken, shrimp, taco meat. It's so hard for me to get my head around, bro. I know, Sean, you ready? You ready? Do you really think you can start posting some of those things, Sean, in the new year or not? I mean, if not, I was thinking I have another friend that you could pass on stuff that you don't want to bother with, but I would have to give you that info. Back to work today? Huh. Sean 77, right? You're born in 77? So you walked around the block. No. You were born in 77, right? We've all walked around the block a little, but whether you're walking or riding, man, it's one way or another. Some of us climbed and some of us crawled and some of us flew. And they would never tell you who, you know what I mean? 77, yeah. So yeah, there's a grand significance to that. So you're going to be, if I get this correct here, 48? Yeah, beef taco, yeah. Beef taco, or they have the cheek, right? They have the cheek taco. That one's fucking cool. They have that's a good one. I don't eat the tongue. They have the la lengua. I don't eat that one, but I do eat the cheek. That's the Albur taco or whatever. That's tree. I don't know why it's called that. I don't know. Maybe I'm arbol. I don't know how I'm getting that wrong. You're a ghost. You might be a ghost, man. It's okay. We don't worry about that shit, man. It's not necessary that you be corporeal to be here. And in fact, I miss the serial killers. Where the hell are they, man? They used to come in 4 at a time. I miss them. I know they've been kicked around and even kicked out sometimes, but I really feel bad. I think they were cool, especially coming together. Hey, what's going on? You're getting bullied, Stinky. Are you live or are you not live, Noel? Noel, I'm not your mother's keeper. I told everybody online, don't be a mother or a father. Why are you getting bullied? Are you live? Huh. I don't know. Oh, you're on somebody else's panel or you're chatting? One or the other, eh? Are you paneling or chatting? It makes a difference. So I'm sorry. There must be a delay, but I'm asking. Yeah. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't be in a bad fucking panel. What the hell, Noel? Come on. Shit. Crying? That's bullshit. Don't do this. Yeah, Noel, I don't know where she's at. I don't know. I don't have her phone number. I got yours, but I don't have hers. She's got her own kids and things at home, though. You know what I mean? So, but you should not be in any panel that starts being abusive. Once they are, just leave. Don't let them bully you. You can block them and all that. Yeah, the 40 ounce. There's like my this is so funny, man. My wife went to Walmart to finish her Christmas shopping, so she got me a High Life. See, I wasn't really jazzed on the High Life, so there's still plenty left. Do you want the rest? You're gonna have to take it this way, but I didn't even want it really. Take it that way. Take it that way. Yeah, I wasn't real jazzed about that. It wasn't this. Yeah, Noel, don't hang in a bad situation. That's all I'm trying to say. Um, Usually I would throw these and revel in it, but I don't feel like doing that, man. Huh. Shit, I don't have a clean bag over here either. Give me a minute, guys. See you later, Sean. See you later, man. Keep in touch, okay? Give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. I really do need to get a bag to throw these away. Sorry that I'm getting hung up on that, but it'll be just a moment. Still got it. I also found out the dryer needed kicked. See you later, Sean. Enjoy. Um, as far as that, Noel, I don't have contact with Claire. So I can't do anything about that right now. I have contact with you so I could join you in or whatever, but don't hang out in a panel or even a chat where you're being bullied. That's basically what I can say, right? Fair enough, right? Don't hang out in a place where that's going to happen. Leave as soon as it becomes an issue, right? Something like that, right? I'm trying my best. There we go. Celebrate that. I wonder if it's a panel I can see. Sorry, guys. Just give me a minute. I'm going to look around here real quick. Shit. Huh. There we go. At least I got some light on. So yeah, Noel, I'm just opening up my subscriptions to see if it's something that, is visible to me as a panel. I don't know. It might not be. Hmm. Oh shit, Zane is live. Shit. Shit, Zane is live.
Yeah, I'm American. Yeah. But anyway, if you got anything on your mind, drop it in the comments. And if you want a private consultation, I'll give you my email, and you can email me, and we'll set up a video chat. In my private consultations, I do.
I'm shouting out to Zane. Right, I'm looking at this like it's weird because he can't hear me, but I'm shouting out to Zane because, I asked him to come up.
To answer yes or no questions. What's up, JoE? I saw you were live earlier. I watched you for a little bit. It was pretty entertaining, honestly. Yeah, I actually watched you. I think it was last night or maybe the night before when you were making the shroom tea. That was pretty entertaining. I watched that for like an hour. But yeah, JoE's a good guy. I like his content and totally open-minded. Douchebag at all. Oh, you're live right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can come together in a lot. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I just now found out that it's just easy to do with the phone. We love your attendance. Yeah. So yeah. I definitely enjoyed what I saw.
I can set you up.
I think it was last night too.
We're gonna go live together, maybe.
Be my friend. Hey, honestly, everybody here's a friend. So you're my friend, and you're everybody else's friend. Yeah, you could be everybody in the universe's friend if you wanted to. Mug Sticky is my friend. Thinking I was the worst person in the world. You ain't. There's no worst person in the world. Everybody's a nice person. Set me up. Yeah. I don't know how that works. Would you need my email? Let's go live together. Okay, we can do that. If you want to send the request to my email, I think you would want to send it to orangecitymeta@gmail.com. I don't know if I can minimize this while I check my email, but I hate my life. Well, you need to unfuck your life, and the unfuckers are the demons. Demons are very gifted at unfuckerating fuckery that is fucked beyond fucked. And I'm not kidding. I mean, when you got some fuckery that is fucked beyond fucked.
Orange, what did you mail?
Talk to the demons. Girlfriend woke up with me. That's awesome. It's wonderful. Glad you got somebody. But yeah, demons are very good at unfuckerating fuckery that is fucked beyond fucked, and there is much tomfuckery afoot. So basically, what's happening in the world today is that Orange what at Gmail, Orange City Meta at gmail.com. You're not 9. Get the fuck out of here. And if you are, I'm gonna have to ban you.
All right, I gotta make a new stream and try to get him in. Orange City Meta at gmail.com. I mean, he put it out public, so Orange City. How do we equate that? Like Hollywood, Maryland, Orange City Meta, because it's not Hollywood, Florida, at gmail.com. I'm going to send Zane a join in link, guys. Love you so much, Orange City Meta. Let's go right back up.